You're watching WMAR 2 News.
I'm Randall Newsom here with your WMAR 2 News update. Well, the Baltimore Department of Public Works wants to raise rates on Baltimore City residents. It's holding several meetings ahead of a vote on the proposal from the Board of Estimates on January 22nd. It would raise the average city household's water and sewer costs by nearly 10%. This is not impacting customers in Baltimore County. There's a virtual meeting tomorrow morning. We have a link on our website. The next in-person meeting is Wednesday the 15th at 6 p.m. at the War Memorial Plaza. Baltimore City Police are investigating the city's first homicide of 2025. Police say 36-year-old Richie Briggs was shot to death yesterday on Daywalt Avenue in Northeast Baltimore. No arrests have been made. Anyone with information can call Metro Crime Stoppers at 1-866-7-LOCK-UP. Well, WMAR is your voice for veterans, and there's a new legislative plan to get Maryland veterans and service members access to the benefits they're already supposed to get. The problem is the state law has outdated language excluding certain groups. So both Democrat and Republican leaders say wording in those laws has to be changed. And so they're putting out various pieces of legislation to change the definition in previous state laws.
So this is going to really help simplify that, and there will be one definition for a veteran, and they know where to go, and they can, again, kind of self-identify and be like, oh, I am one of these. I am entitled to these benefits.
Now, this does not, however, create any new benefits for service members. And for more stories impacting our veterans, you can head to WMAR2news.com/voice for veterans. And if there's a story you want us to know about, email us at storyideas@WMAR.com. Well, we are one day away from playoff football here in Baltimore, and the super fans are ready for the bright lights and the freezing cold. That includes Nick Cullison, a.k.a. the Ravens tattoo guy. In September 21, he got a Ravens tattoo after they beat the Chiefs and vowed to get one after every win until they won a Super Bowl. Now, that means Nick has racked up a lot of tattoos, 44 to be exact, and he's hoping for tattoo number 45 after this weekend. So check this out. Week 16, after the Ravens beat the Steelers, Nick got tight end Mark Andrews to sign his leg, and then Nick's wife, who does all of his tattoos, inked that autograph right there on the field.
It was a dream. I've always wanted to step foot on that field, and I mean, I was obviously the first person to ever get tattooed in M&T Bank, which was a pretty crazy experience.
Wow, here's the final product right here, and Nick recently got another tattoo, of course, after the Ravens beat the Browns. Can you guess what that was? You can find out during our Countdown to Kickoff special presented by the Maryland Food Bank. We'll have a good look at Nick's ink and the stories behind some of his most memorable tattoos. And our Xavier Wary will also have one-on-one interviews with the players, and we'll take you inside the tailgate with the flock. That's 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Then stay with us because we've got the Ravens-Steelers game right after at 8 o'clock. And Stevie, as we mentioned, it's going to be a cold one.
Yes, and get ready for our next round of snow that actually arrives tonight. So around 10 to 11 o'clock, we'll start to see that snow move in from southwest to northeast. It's still looking like a coating to 1 inch across our far northeasternmost suburbs, 1 to 2 for the metro and for areas around Annapolis and Stevensville, and up to about 3 inches farther south of Easton, Talbot County. Looking at your Ravens and Steelers game planner, we are looking at right around kickoff time, 29 degrees, feeling more like 20 degrees when you factor in that brisk wind. If you're heading out to M&T Bank, you want to layer up. Do not forget that warm hat or even the gloves. Feeling like 19 degrees right around halftime with a temperature of 27 degrees, and gusts will be around 20 to 25. We're looking at a sunny finish to the weekend, heading into early next week, flirting with 40 degrees, but then temps start to tumble throughout the middle of next week, and it's going to feel blustery. Randall? All
right, thank you, Stevie. All right, guys, you'll find the latest on the top stories of the day by going to WMAR2news.com. And for your news and the weather while you're on the go, make sure you download the WMAR2 News app. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend. Go Ravens!